Hi everyone, welcome back to Hashtag Network. In today's video, we will explore how to partition a disk on your Windows computer. Partitioning divide your hard drive into sections, each acting as a separate drive. For example, you can have one partition for your operating system and other partition for other file. My computer, it is a two partition. One is called a local disk C and other I call it save here, because in this partition my all personal files are here, and in this partition it is for operating system. So let's see how it is done. First, you have to go to the startup button and right click at the startup button. In this option, choose disk management, and you will wait to load your disk partition. When disk management is open, you will see all your partition of your computer or hard disk, and this is total storage for my hard disk, and this is my partition, which are divided into two partition, local disk C and local disk D, which I call the save here. As I show you at the first, this local disk C is here and save here, D is here. So to get partition, I want to create a third partition for this PC, so I can choose if I want to shrink this partition or this partition. But for today's video, I will use this partition to shrink and divide into another partition or third partition for this PC. So it is simple. Right click on partition you want to shrink and choose shrink volume. And here you will see the total amount of your partition, and this is amount available to shrink, and this is size after shrink. So you can let this amount or you can change amount, but remember this amount at MB size. So I want to shrink my partition. I want to shrink this partition where 12 GB are free, so I will divide it into 2 for 66. So I will come here and divide into 6 GB, and then click shrink button, and the new partition will be created. So when you come here, you'll see there is no partition divided, and this is remain 12 GB which are free. But when you refresh your partition, you will see it change into 6 GB. But the other partition which we are created is not already located. So the only things you have to do is to come at your disk management at this unlocated partition. As you can see here is written unlocated. Right click and select new simple volume, and you have to follow the instruction. I will click next. You can put another letter, but for me I will leave that E and click next. In here you can rename your disk. I will call it second partition, and next, and finish. Now my partition is located. If you open at this PC, you will see a third partition created, which are called a second partition, letter E. Now you create a new partition. You can put your file here and your operating system here and other files here. But delete this partition or remove this partition and leave these two. It is simple. Just you have to come at your partition you want to delete. For me, I will delete this second partition which I created. Right click at this partition, and you will select a delete volume and click yes. Now partition is deleted. You cannot see at this PC, but as you can see, we have to move back the space at this partition. If you can remember this partition, it was 12 GB, and after partition it remains 6 GB. So this 6 GB that I delete now, I will move back at these partitions. Right click here and select extend volume. Next, and finish. And your unlocated volume or unlocated space, it will be added at this partition. So now, as you can see, it is a 6 GB, but when I refresh, it will come a 12 GB, and that is it. You have successfully partitioned your disk. This can help you keep your data organized or prepare for advanced setup like dual booting. If you found this tutorial helpful, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe for more tech video. See you in the next time.